I've survived 7 days without food. And it started after I filmed the first episode of Walqer. At 5 p.m., I started fasting. It was a little bit of on a whim, but I have fasted before because I actually went from 114 kilograms before to like 106 and slightly gained weight back. And then I started to do this fast again. But I also knew that with fasting and opening the channel that is about walking, I would be able to lose my weight faster because they go hand in hand together and allow me to actually lose my weight much better also instead of only with walking. You might think not eating the whole time, you might be getting hungry the whole time. In reality, no, it's not really that. I think if you just stay away from social media where you actually see a lot of food and actually stay away from when other people are eating, go outside for a walk, that you can avoid anything with food, smells of food, and basically distract you with other things, you were able to actually keep your mind away from food and actually not get hungry. For me, like doing these vlogs, walking outside actually really helps me with actually, yeah, not having my mind on food. Of course, you can't always avoid everything with food. For example, if you are walking in the city, if you are going outside somewhere where there are a lot of restaurants around with a lot of food smells, the main thing is like, yeah, to keep yourself hydrated. And honestly, it's a good smell of smelling food, but I think like after a certain amount of days, the food smell actually becomes more like a more annoying smell instead of that it causes you to have hunger. However, there are a few people who were a bit worried with my fasting, especially going for so many days, especially trying to give me like advice how to lose weight with other methods. However, I tried other methods and they doesn't really work with me. Like before COVID, I was an avid runner. I was able to run 4 kilometers on like in the low 20 minutes, and I was at my pretty good weight at like 80 kilograms or like slightly under. But once COVID started, once lockdown started, once basically you're just stuck in the house without able to just go out and run, I basically gained weight really rapidly. And for me, like, yeah, doing workouts to actually to fall off or lose weight, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense when if you just stop working out that you would gain so much weight again. So this time doing a lot of research, I think that fasting plus walking makes it everything a lot easier, but also easier to manage my weight, and also especially now having 7 days without food. And another thing is that a lot of people think it's dangerous to fast, especially because you're not eating anything, that you would faint, that you could possibly die from it. But I survived 7 days and I did not die. So what I did consume is a espresso or black coffee in the morning. Then after pretty much the rest of the day, I'm drinking some kind of Asian tea, being jasmine, being oolong or like Ceylon tea. And then at lunch and dinner, I have a warm cup of water with some salt, and that be like Himalaya salt. And one of the major reasons why I started this fast was that I had like a few complications, like my feet were getting swollen if I ate anything with carbs. Literally, like get super swollen, so that even like I couldn't wear my shoes, or I would have to actually buy like bigger shoes. And if I would had to go out and work, I would need to remember or remind myself of to avoid eating anything carb, so my feet would turn back normal. And also like my gut was sticking out quite a lot, so if I had to bend over pick something up, that was already quite a workout, and my gut was literally in the way of me bending down. And yeah, being fat just isn't really that great. So you might think not eating for 7 days that I would get super tired, and honestly, no, I'm not that tired. And if I show you guys the stats of like how much steps and kilometers I'm walking every day to film Walker, I'm literally like doing way more than I was planned, because these videos actually, some of them require me to walk pretty far. I had like, I think for the Jackie Chan video, walked like 24 kilometers just to film that. And before with the Mast Tunnel and like, yeah, filming the rainy days one, I had like 18 kilometers that I've walked. So yeah, energy wise, I would say it's not that big of a problem. So what have mostly changed on me? Definitely like my body shape is now better. I can now fit into an L shirt instead of having an XL. The double chin and puffiness on my face is definitely far less. And yeah, I feel way better. Like I can do much more things without being out of breath. And now I can do this. I can squat down. I don't have like the ability of Asian squats because I've been cycling for a long time and I didn't really do proper stretches. But like I can squat down and not feel tired, and I can pick things up much easier without feeling my gut being in the way. And the swelling on my feet has gone away, and literally like a few days in, I can already feel that the shoes were feeling quite loose and that I would have to like retighten them to actually fit my feet again without making them loose while I'm walking. I don't have a before and after image because it was a little bit on a whim. And also, I don't really like filming myself without a shirt on and also showing you the result without the shirt on. So the weight that I have lost is I went from 109.4 kilograms and ended up at 101.5 kilograms. So just slightly shy of 8 kilograms difference. And honestly, like the first day, there was quite a lot of weight loss from the first to second day, because I think mostly it was a lot of the things that was in my stomach and in my intestines that I had to get out, and that was most part of the weight, but also a lot of the water weight. So now, having lost that weight, I'm still quite overweight, because my ideal weight being my height at 171 centimeters would be 70 kilograms. And yeah, right now being 101 kilogram, because this is already a day after the 7 days. Um, I'm still shy of basically 31 kilograms. And yeah, that is still a lot of weight that I need to shed. So I haven't actually stopped the fast yet. I haven't started refeeding. And my goal is actually to keep on going for the next 7 days to make it actually a 14 days fast, because I feel like I still have the energy for it and will probably able to get it. And Hopefully, at the end of the 14-day fast, I'm roughly around 95 kilograms or even less.